morning, everyone! Ayan, happy Sunday! Today is Sunday and we are going to church while I am waiting for Daddy and Marty. I thought of sharing how to answer interview questions or what are the common interview questions when I applied in endoscopy. So first of all, how are you guys? And how's everything in life? Well, first of all, they will ask you to share about your personal information. Say, okay, tell me anything about you. Share me your career background. Of course, you want to share all the general information that you have. Say, are you a mom? Are you single? Where do you live? How long have you been a nurse? Say, I usually start with how many years I've been a nurse. Say, I've been a nurse for 15 years, and my career backgrounds are into, if you have different backgrounds, you can list down all the experiences that you have. Say, I've been a nurse for 15 years, and all throughout my career, I've been an ICU nurse. Char. So I'm not an ICU. It's just my example. Okay. So you can say that I've been a nurse for 15 years. 5 of which is in an ICU setting. The rest of the years are being, say, a war nurse, something like that. And then what else can you say? And the next thing that they will ask you is about why did you like nursing, something like that. Of course, you can always say, advocate of your patients, or if you have experiences, say, I've been influenced with my families because all of my uncles and my aunties are all in the medical field, or your mom, your parents are in a medical field. You can also share that. They will also ask you, what can you contribute to your patient? So it's up to you. It depends on you as well. But I always say yung being advocate of my patient, ensuring that they are safe, ensuring that you communicate what they want, advocacy, kaya nga advocate, diba? And then they will also ask you okay, give me a situation where you've been stressed and how did you deal with it. I can share you guys how can you answer those type of questions if it's situational. I always answer it with a star. Okay, star meaning is S is for situation, T is for task, A is for action, and R is for the result. Okay, so always answer it with structured like a star. How do you explain that? So as a situation, you tell in general what kind of situation you deal with, and then A is for the action, what is your role? T is for task, what is your role in that situation? Say, are you the front line? Are you the manager? And A is the action, what did you do in that situation? And then R is for the result. When you did that action, what is the result? Okay, so that's how you answer all the situational questions. Okay, and you will not get lost if you always think on that way. Star. Okay, situation, task, action, and result. So always compose yourself, be organized in making that story or making that event using star. Okay, so that you don't get lost and you don't get confused. Where am I? What did I say again? So you don't get back and forth. No, it's very simple. All the interview questions are very simple. The usual strengths and weaknesses and what can you contribute to the team. So always think about those strengths and weaknesses. So when you think about your strengths and weaknesses, especially weaknesses, always think about things that you can always make it into positive. The way you share, say, weakness, I tend to be so perfectionist like that. But I'm trying to like work on myself to be more calm so that I can more think, recollect myself so that I don't get frustrated, something like that, diba? It's not too negative, but you turn your weakness into more positive. So what else that I can share? And then if you have experience in that unit, they will ask you like different kind of skills that you've encountered, different cases that you've encountered for peri-op. So you would like to share all of those as well. But if you are applying for a different unit that is very new to you and you don't have any experience about it, they will not ask you, but they will ask you like, what are your skills from your previous experiences that you can offer or that can contribute to the team, or why did you like to apply for this role different from your previous backgrounds. So those are other questions if you are applying for a same role or a different role. Okay. It's very, very easy, guys. Don't panic. For those who are Filipinos, mas mahirap ba ang interview natin sa Pilipinas? No? Sobrang technical tayo sa Pilipinas. Here is very simple and very easy to answer. And among all of those interviews that I've had for med-surg, for endoscopy, for my rehab, umiikot lang doon yung mga question. All the question that I've shared, they all go in those walang mintis na all of those questions are andun lagi sa mga interviews ko. So always prepare that those are the general. May mga iilan lang na very few na siguro magkakaiba, but ito yung mga questions na all the time in every interview ko is always there. It's always present. Okay? Ayun lang. So, when you do hospital, when you apply in a hospital, the process is always, first is the interview with the manager or whoever, and then if they like you, they will move you to the shadowing phase. Okay. In shadowing, you will see the unit, you will meet your team, and then you'll be able to like assess if you like the unit, if you like the environment, if you are fit to the team, and vice versa. They also want to make sure that you are fit for their team as well. Attitude-wise, personality-wise, if you are a good match with them. Okay. So after shadowing, they will deliberate to make sure, check if you are fit for the position. Then the last will be with the HR for your final offer. So that's the process in applying in the hospital. Applying in SNF, it's just very quick. You apply, the UN or the ED, executive director, will contacted you for an interview, and then that's it. They will just tell you if you are good fit for their team. That's very straightforward. But in the hospital, they always do the shadowing and peer interview. Okay. So guys, if you have other questions that you want to know that I can share, comment down below and let's try to answer all of those questions. So happy Sunday, everyone.